Hey everyone, I hope that y'all had a really fun spring break. Today I wanted to talk to you about self-talk. So self-talk is the dialogue that you have with yourself in your mind. So you have lots of thoughts and those aren't self-talk. But whenever you start engaging in conversation or directing your thoughts, that's self-talk. So when you say to yourself, okay, Audrey, keep working hard, you can do this. Okay, that's an obvious example of self-talk. Another not so obvious example would be if I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is really, really, really hard situation, but then I tell myself, no, this is worth it. This is worthy of working hard in. Then that's another example of self-talk, kind of directing your mentality, really directing your life, because our thoughts produce our words, and our words produce our actions, and our actions produce our habits, and our habits make up our life. So if you can really get good at being aware of what your self-talk is, I think that's like the first step in having just a really healthy life. And then I think it's also really important with your self-talk to build trust with yourself. So if you tell yourself in the morning, like, okay, today I'm gonna juggle, then it's really, really important that you do juggle, because if you juggle, then you invest in yourself, and you invest in trusting yourself. And the next time you say you're going to do something, you'll likely believe that you're going to do it. And just that little shift is huge, because it takes those little things in life that takes you a long way. If you tell yourself that I'm going to start making my bed, and then you don't, then you lose self-trust. And so the next time you really want to do something and you tell yourself that you're going to do it, then you kind of might doubt yourself. So good to invest in yourself by building trust. And then the other thing I think is really important with our self-talk is to be gold diggers, to find the gold in other people and call it out, and to find the gold in a situation and call it out in our thoughts. So we kind of talked about that verbally, and it happens first in our thoughts. So if you're kind of like sick of being home for like so long, well, maybe you need to tell yourself, no, this is good because X, Y, Z. This is good because I get to be with my family, and redirect your thoughts. And that's a form of self-talk. Or maybe it's your sibling is really getting on your nerves, and you need to remind yourself, no, Audrey, you guys have so much fun whenever you're playing like soccer or whatever. Like, remember those things. And so, yeah, so finding the golden people and then building self-trust are two huge ways that you can develop your self-talk. But the main thing is to start being aware of what you're telling yourself. I hope you guys have a great week.